What is spy photography? The slang term is spy photography, but the actual term is technical photography. It is known by that name because we are photographing the technical features of the race cars, rather than being creative and making pretty pictures. Don't get me wrong, we have the ability to take pretty pictures, but that's not our job on race weekend. Teams will brief technical photographers on what they are looking for. The team may request images of X, Y, and Z cars on the racetrack in a specific location to gather data such as how the car reacts in slow corners or fast corners, for instance, ride height and roll under certain downforce loads. A beautiful slow shutter panning shot with great motion blur isn't going to be very helpful with that, but a consistent, boring, stopped action, high resolution, sharp image will. We are not worried about getting the perfect composition or framing. We focus on having sharp, detailed images that show the specific details requested by the team for whatever they're looking for. Often our images are purposely overexposed so that the teams can see into the shadow areas of the image and analyze the parts of interest. To the average person, you might not be able to tell the difference from car to car, but the individuals who are analyzing these images can. When consistently shot, they have software that can overlay the cars and see the differences by using an image of their own car as a control, with their setup data as a reference. They can learn a lot of information from images such as front and rear wing angles, whether they're running certain aero parts, as well as ride heights, and much more. But there's no point in trying to measure something on the car if the camera angle is different in each shot, so consistency is extremely important. People who are good at technical photography are very knowledgeable about motorsports, understand the cars and how they work, as well as keeping the tight schedules to be in the right place at the right time for the right shots. They work closely with the mechanics and the engineers and will know all the parts on the car. They will understand when the team says, hey, we need shots of the rear third, that does not mean a rear three-quarter shot of the car. They know how to spot things that are out of the ordinary while photographing, and also what angles are best to shoot so that the person analyzing them will have the information that they need. Sure, it's quite a secretive game, but there's plenty of fair play. All the teams on the grid have at least one technical photographer. They don't like to get spied on, but they love getting their own spy photos. There are plenty of team members who I have worked with in the past who have moved to new positions with other teams who know me and what I do. There's a common courtesy between us all, as they have a job to do and I have a job to do. If they see me coming and they want to try to block my shot, it's all fair game. Some team members get mad and they yell at photographers and tell them no pictures of the car, but there are no rules regarding that. No different than a fan taking pictures of the cars. If anything, you get plenty of interesting looks, and if you're lucky, you get a cool photo bomb every now and again. So what are your thoughts on motorsports spy photography? Do you think it's fair? Do you think it should be stopped or banned? And most importantly, Do you think anybody can beat Alex Palou this year? After you've hit the like and the subscribe button, leave me a comment on what you think. See you next time.